The House of Rothschild by Niall Ferguson is an in-depth historical biography that chronicles the rise and global influence of the Rothschild banking family from the late 18th to the early 20th centuries. Ferguson, a prominent historian, uses extensive archival research to trace how the Rothschilds became one of the most powerful and influential families in Europe. The book explores their business strategies, political alliances, and the challenges they faced in maintaining wealth, power, and reputation amid turbulent historical events. Imagine a family with unmatched financial power, capable of influencing empires, dictating market trends, and shaping European politics. This is the story of the Rothschilds, a Jewish family that rose from modest beginnings in Frankfurt to become the world's most renowned banking dynasty. Ferguson's The House of Rothschild examines how the Rothschilds built their empire through innovative banking practices, close political alliances, and a strict family network that spanned multiple countries. By weaving personal family stories with major historical events, Ferguson paints a complex picture of a family that changed the landscape of global finance. The essence, 80/20ths. The foundations of financial power. The Rothschild empire began with Mayer Amschel Rothschild, a moneylender in Frankfurt, who laid the foundation for his sons to expand the family business across Europe. Mayer's strategy was to establish branches in major cities, London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and Frankfurt, with each son managing a branch but working as a cohesive unit. This setup allowed them to coordinate financial operations and create a pan-European network, effectively becoming the first truly global bank. Political influence and war financing. The Rothschilds amassed much of their wealth by financing European governments, especially during times of war. They provided crucial loans to fund the British government's efforts against Napoleon, earning the family a trusted reputation and privileged access to government circles. Their influence extended beyond finance. They often advised monarchs and politicians, making them key players in the political affairs of Europe. Ferguson illustrates how the Rothschilds became known as the bankers' bankers, using diplomacy as well as money to build lasting relationships with governments. Innovative banking and financial techniques. The Rothschilds were pioneers in many aspects of banking, including the use of bonds, foreign exchange, and quick communication to stay ahead of competitors. They developed sophisticated financial instruments and established an information network across Europe, allowing them to respond swiftly to market changes and political events. This combination of innovation and strategy made the Rothschilds leaders in the banking sector, enabling them to finance large projects like railroads and industrial enterprises, navigating anti-Semitism and cultural challenges. As a Jewish family in predominantly Christian Europe, the Rothschilds faced significant discrimination and legal restrictions. Despite this, they managed to integrate into elite circles through strategic marriages, philanthropy, and by leveraging their financial power to gain titles and social acceptance. Ferguson explores the challenges they faced in balancing their Jewish identity with their desire to assimilate and gain respect in European society, a tension that shaped much of their public and private lives. Decline and legacy. By the early 20th century, the Rothschilds' influence began to wane as new financial players and institutions emerged, particularly in the United States. The rise of global competition, economic downturns, and the disruptions of World War I diminished their dominance. However, their legacy endured as the Rothschilds had established a model for modern banking and philanthropy. Ferguson illustrates how the family adapted, maintaining a presence in finance and philanthropy even as their global monopoly faded. The action plan builds strategic networks and partnerships. The Rothschilds' success was rooted in their ability to build and sustain powerful networks. In business, finance, or personal endeavors, establishing strategic partnerships and building trust can open doors to new opportunities. Cultivating these connections, as the Rothschilds did, can lead to collaborative and mutually beneficial outcomes. Innovate and adapt in changing markets. The Rothschilds thrived by being forward-thinking and innovative, introducing financial instruments and communication methods that kept them ahead. In any field, staying ahead of competitors requires adaptability and a willingness to embrace change. Keeping up with technology and trends can help maintain relevance in shifting markets. Leverage information for decision-making. The Rothschilds used a vast network to gather information, enabling them to make informed financial decisions quickly. Prioritize data collection and analysis to improve decision-making processes. Whether in finance or other areas, being well-informed can provide a competitive edge and reduce risks. Overcome prejudices with professional excellence. The Rothschilds faced discrimination, yet overcame it through their expertise, reliability, and professionalism. Demonstrate integrity and professionalism in all interactions, letting results speak for themselves. Success and quality work can break down barriers, earning respect despite biases or prejudices. Cultivate resilience and family cohesion. The Rothschilds' family structure and unity were central to their success, providing stability across generations. Investing in family or organizational unity can lead to long-lasting success. Fostering a culture of collaboration, resilience, and shared purpose can sustain institutions over time. Blind spot Ferguson's analysis, while thorough, can come across as admiring and may underemphasize the ethical questions around the Rothschilds' immense influence over governments and their role in war financing. While their financial prowess was impressive, the power they wielded over European politics and economies also raises questions about accountability and transparency. Additionally, the book may idealize the family's accomplishments without fully exploring the human costs of their business practices. Connected knowledge. For readers interested in the historical impact of financial empires, The Ascent of Money by Niall Ferguson offers an overview of financial history, touching on the Rothschilds and other key players. The Rise and Fall of the House of Morgan by Ron Chernow provides a detailed look at another banking dynasty, illustrating similarities and contrasts with the Rothschilds. God's Bankers by Gerald Posner examines the Catholic Church's finances, highlighting another powerful financial institution's influence.